Lunch Buddies, it's Kat, and the day has finally come. I will be covering the last canon arc of Naruto. We're getting down to those last episodes, so let's get started! When we last left the Hidden Leaf Village, Great Personality just became the Hokage. One of the first things she does is meet with the only genin good enough to graduate up into a chunin. And it's I can't be bothered. With his calculated plans and understanding of when it's okay to quit, I can't say I disagree. Back at the hospital, Sasuke is beginning to grow bitter at his inability to defeat his older brother Pink Eye, as well as Naruto's growing strength that is almost surpassing his own. To fix his broken ego, Sasuke challenges Naruto to a fight on the rooftops, and after they exchange a couple blows, they resort to their ultimate abilities with Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori. Before they clash, Kakashi, master of arriving to save the day, sends both abilities into nearby water towers. Sasuke's ego is further burned once he sees the destruction caused by the Rasengan compared to the Chidori. Kakashi has a private conversation with Sasuke about how it's not okay to try and kill your friends. Sasuke then plays the, well, my whole village was killed in front of me, so I can do whatever I want card. Kakashi tells Sasuke not to choose revenge, and then leaves him to choose revenge. Suddenly, a group of ninja attacks Sasuke. It's the Sound Ninja, whatever number they want to be that day, and they bang Sasuke around a little bit and tell him that if he worked with Orochimaru, he would be a lot stronger. Sasuke thinks it over for about half a second and then immediately joins them. That did not take long. When Great Personality realizes that Sasuke's turned coat, she immediately assembles a team to go retrieve him. But, oh no! All the capable adults, named and unnamed, are busy, so who is she going to call but I can't be bothered? Great Personality tells this, may I remind you, 12 to 13-year-old to assemble a strike team. So of course he gathers up all of his named friends, Naruto, Chubby Cheeks McGee, Ghost Eyes, and Emotional Support Dog, and once they're all together, they set out. Anyone want to ask where I'm only here to make the main character seem more likable and I'm blonde so I'm popular are? No? Alright, fair enough. Back to Sasuke, the Sound Ninja have an interesting new hazing ritual where they put their new recruit into a barrel of Get Good juice and they take a rest, allowing Team I Can't Be Bothered to catch up with them. When the two teams meet, it is clear that the Sound Ninja have an advantage, but they still underestimate the young shinobi. One Sound Ninja, Trouble Haircut, stays behind so that the rest of his teammates can make it to Orochimaru quicker. Chubby Cheeks McGee does the same thing and tells his teammates to continue on without him. What follows next is a battle of releasing power levels, popping pills, and a lot of rolling around. But in the end, Trouble Haircut is killed and we get to wonder if Chubby Cheeks McGee will actually make it out of this one. When Team I Can't Be Bothered catches up, it's Ghost Eyes' turn to stay back and deal with the Sound Ninja 6 String. This is another battle of releasing powerful abilities and close calls, and 6 String is killed, but Ghost Eyes should not have survived this one. I don't care how awesome he is, a human being cannot survive being pinned to a tree. Time for a quick break from the action for some oh my god. My emotional reaction to seeing an injured Orochimaru in the shower is too much to unpack in less than 7 minutes. So, Orochimaru is in a lot of pain, and while he wants to wait for Sasuke to transfer into his body, the Sound Ninja won't make it in time, so he has to take someone else's. Orochimaru also sends out the last member of the Sound Ninja, and then goes off to sulk in a corner. As the remainder of Team I Can't Be Bothered catches up with the Sound Ninja, everyone splits off to do one-on-one battles. In traditional anime fashion, all these fights are happening at the same time, so that when one gets boring, we just move right on to the other one, but I don't want the headache of trying to cover them all at the same time, so let's go through them one by one. Emotional Support Dog falls off a cliff with double time and they engage in battle. A couple wounds are dealt, Emotional Support Dog tries to run, but it really looks like double time is gonna win this one. I Can't Be Bothered fights against Mean Melody, and by the end of it, they're trapped in a stalemate with I Can't Be Bothered's strength beginning to give. When Naruto goes up against Bar to the Bones, it is clear that he's outmatched, and to top it all off, Sasuke pops out of his barrel and begins to run towards Orochimaru's hideout. Did they actually tell him where that is? With Sasuke making his escape, all looks lost for Naruto, but what is that I hear? It's the greatest ninja ever! The pure joy, the confusion, the awesomeness! Naruto tags out and goes after Sasuke, while the greatest ninja ever gets drunk and kicks some ass. But even with the way of the Drunken Fist at his side, the greatest ninja ever struggles, and it looks like this fight might be his last. Then, emotional support dog is suddenly saved by Kiss Wannabe. I Can't Be Bothered's opponent is suddenly defeated by Big Fan, and Sweet Baby joins forces with the greatest ninja ever. We all know how awesome the Sound Ninja are, so we know that they win. However, when Bar to the Bones dies, he remembers passing Haku and Zabuza when he was fleeing his village. Not a big detail, I just thought it was kind of cool. Well, we're here. Naruto finally catches up with Sasuke and tells him it's time to come home with his friends. And then Sasuke's like, no, let me tell you my tragic backstory while we fight. Sasuke and Pink Eye used to be really close, but then Pink Eye started to feel a little distant from his friends and family. Then Pink Eye murdered their entire clan, that's a bit of a leap, and told Sasuke that the only way that he could beat him and get his revenge is if he acquired a Mangekyo Sharingan. And the only way that you can acquire that Sharingan is if you kill your best friend. And Naruto's just standing there, so... Kakashi learns of Sasuke's defection and goes out to get him. Sasuke puts on some black lipstick to signify that he has gone full edge, and Naruto releases some of the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra. The two go at each other with all of their force, but in the end, Naruto's beaten to a bloody pulp, and Sasuke's about to do the killing blow. But then, he decides not to follow into his brother's footsteps, and he walks away. And then, Sasuke turns around and sees his beaten and bloody friend, one who he had considered a brother, and he decides to help him back up so they can get back to the village and get more powerful together, and... No? We're going with this. I really thought we were gonna get to this point and then there was gonna be some peaceful resolution. I mean, I know I'm 14 years late to this show, but I don't know, I thought the power of friendship was better than this? Kakashi, along with a lot of other unnamed adults, arrives to help all the near-dead 12-year-olds back to the village. Does anyone call great personality for this later on? Like, just a thought. Is anyone gonna call her out and be like, hey, maybe sending a bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds after an unknown force? Not the best play. I mean, I guess it is her first day, so oops. Once Naruto is recovered, Jiraiya offers to take him out for a 3-year training arc. That way he will be better equipped to deal with Orochimaru, the Akatsuki, and eventually bring Sasuke home. Naruto agrees, says goodbye to all of his friends, and that closes the curtain on all of the canon arcs in Naruto. Wow, Lunch Buddies, that was a lot, and it's only the beginning of the story. About halfway through this series, I have started to watch Shippuden, so I do know a little bit more. If you would like me to cover all of the canon arcs in Shippuden, let me know in the comments below, or if there is a specific non-canon arc in Naruto that I should watch or cover in a video, let me know in the comments below as well. But in the meantime, I've been Kat, and I will see you some other time.